Hey yo friends, Sailor Moon Lover here, and we are back with CivCity Rome. So we are going to be continuing the peaceful campaign as we have been doing, and if you do not remember from uh, last session, we are on our last mission. We have to set up a colony in Britannia, which is modern day Britain, and we just have to create this beautiful, beautiful city with I think it's like 5 palaces. I think it's 5 palaces. I think that's the mission. So what we need to do to create 5 palaces is we're going to need to do that thing where only a few people are going to get all the resources and a lot of people are just going to suffer. They're just going to have to suffer. um, sorry. The reason for that is because if what happens is if you have like give lots of people these resources, if you have lots of people in this area where they can get the meat and the clothes and the entertainment, what happens is they all use it up and then like they can't all use it. So what happens is that the resources start going down and then they're not able to upgrade. And in fact, they start downgrading. If you downgrade, usually what happens is like the house will just decrease to whatever like the previous level was. But if it was like an insula or a thing like the things above an insula, if it decreases past that, like past the insula stage or past the post-insula stage, what happens is it just becomes what they call dilapidated. So they basically just like people just move out of the house and the house is still there, but there's no one there. So it's just kind of sitting there useless. And what's weird is that if you have to like upgrade, if anyone else has to upgrade, no one else like moves into that dilapidated, insula or whatever. The insula is just left empty. It's very annoying. But let's continue our campaign. We have Britannia.
Hail, Consul.
I think we saw this before, but let's watch it again.
My hopes and dreams. My last wish as an old and dying emperor is to leave behind a city to be remembered by. The small settlement at Londinium on the fertile banks of its wide river offers me that chance.
Okay.
It has all the potential to be a new Rome in the north, a powerhouse of trade, a strategic colossus, safeguarding the region for years to come.
Whoa. Sorry.
My legacy to the Empire. It is up to you now, my friend, to build my city.
Okay, well, why can't you build a city yourself? You're a dying emperor, so like surely you can just retire and then or at least like go on break and hire someone else to stand in for you, and then and you can take care of the city. Now hold on for a second. Let me just okay. No, just turn the volume up a bit. Okay, so we gotta get this really good civilization rating, and we have to have 5 palaces and this good population. So this should not be that hard. It should be very hard. I remember having a lot of trouble with this as a kid, but like the population, I don't think that's gonna be hard. The civilization rating, you saw what we did before. We can kind of just like dump temples and shit all over the place, and that will increase our civilization rating. Let's see what hints and tips they give us. Palaces require every resource in the game. Plan ahead. Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. You need a smooth running trade network to provide some of the goods required to upgrade your house. To achieve your civilization rating, you require many service buildings throughout your city. Leave space for these as you expand. Oh, there's a typo over here. I think part of it is that because of the palace, those are the highest level houses. I think as long as we get those highest level houses, we're gonna be fulfilling at least some of the civil services needs. So that will increase our civilization rating. Okay, the river is the lifeblood of the city due to trade requirements. Don't build too far from a shore.
Your first hail, Governor. Where shall we
Well,
site our new
I think
town
we saw
centre?
before that we can even have we can have parts of the city far away from wherever the trade stuff is, as long as we just have a good system so that they're able, good road system, so they're able to get back to the parts where they need to get to quickly. What do we need? They're gonna buy fruit and wood, and they're gonna sell stone. Well, stone. Can I not get stone on my own? Oh, and I think this is what the rivers are for. Oh, they're gonna sell grapes and dates. Is there anything else? Oh, it looks like those are the only 2 places. Can we not? Okay, yeah, we cannot grow dates and grapes. So that's what they were talking about before. But like I said, if I had the trade people, if I had them deliver If I was able to have them there, well, maybe it is different when it's by boat because you can't. The trading dock has to be close to the river. It has to be close to the water. So it might be hard to have the trading area close to a place that's far away. So maybe we do need them to be pretty close. I don't understand what the point of marble is, because I don't think you can build with marble. I really don't, and we can't even trade with it. So I'm legitimately confused. What is the point of marble? Because I don't think you can build any of the wonders with marble. At least I've never been able to. Unless I missed something. And there's a shit ton of marble here. Can I sell marble? Wait, is this marble? No, it's stone. Wait, is marble just stone? I'm legitimately confused. Does marble serve the same function as stone? I don't think it does. So whatever. As it is, I think the marble is just kind of taking up space. So maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I can try to trade the marble. But I don't think that works. So,
Governor,
shut up.
Town center?
As you can see here, the terrain is kind of rough, which does make things inconvenient, because that means that we're going to have to really plan. We're going to have to really make sure that we're putting everything in the right place. We can't, there's not enough open space for us to just kind of create things willy-nilly. So there's an open space over here, I think. It looks like there's open space over here. So this is probably where we're going to want our main area to be, the area of all the palaces. This is going to be the palace section. I'm also going to want sections of the, other people, because we need 20,000 people. And also we're going to need at least some people. We're going to need the fake rations area. We're going to need the fake rations area, so it's just so that people are happy. Okay, so it looks like fishing is available. So we can have a fake rations area with some fishing. I remember one time I set up a fake rations area. If you don't know what the fake rations area are, what it is a small set of people in the town who have all the food and meat in the world. And so the granaries are never empty. The purpose of this is because if at least one part of the city is satisfied, we will never get complaints about the rations. Otherwise, what happens is, even if I put things all the way up, but none of the granaries are full, then they're going to be unhappy no matter what. So it's mainly for this area. And that just helps with city happiness. Let me drink some water. Yeah, it just helps with city happiness. So I might want that area to be over here, because it's kind of small. And doesn't require too much. I think you can also have the, what's the word? You can fulfill the ration stuff with stuff like duck farms, which, the poor people can't actually eat. So it's just going to be filling up the granaries. Oh, shut up. I'm paused. So yeah, I think this area looks pretty. Let me see how it is. Okay, there's rough terrain over here. There's flat terrain over here. It's hard to see where the rough terrain starts and where the flat terrain ends. So, okay, there's flat terrain. Okay, so I think is there roughness over here? No. Okay, there's a good flat area over here. This, I think, is where I want all the where I'm gonna want all the palaces to be, because it's gonna require a lot of space. It's really gonna require a lot of space, so you gotta be careful. Maybe I should put the town center over here. That way, this is kind of its own little spot, and it's not really getting in the way of anything. Unless I want to put an arena or something over here.
We must first build our town center.
I could put the feeder over here. No one's gonna be able to see it because it's kind of cramped. So probably doesn't really make much sense to put anything else. Doesn't really make much sense to put anything else over here. So why don't we just put the town center over here? Or maybe there's an even better spot where it would just be really out of the way. Because over here, it doesn't look like you can really build much. This might be an even better spot. I really just want to keep it out of the way. So I can build over here. Not over here. There's bumpiness over here. Let's see where the bumpiness begins and ends. Let's see where bumpiness begins and ends. The time doesn't really start until the town center is actually set. That's when things are going to start happening. Oh yeah, it really doesn't look like anything can happen up here. So maybe I may as well put it over here, just so, it'll just be completely out of the way. Because I'm not even sure I can even build
Hail,
any
Governor.
wonders here.
Where shall we site our new town
I
centre?
might be able to build like a column, and that's it. Because I was like, oh, maybe I could build like a wonder overlooking, but I might be able to build a column. I don't think I can really build much else. So why don't we put it back here?
Governor, immigrants are arriving in the city.
And let's have a transport jetties.
The
Because,
structure must be placed
oh,
next
come
to
on.
water.
Yeah, okay. Calm down. Okay, because otherwise, a bridge is just going to get in the way of all this trading that's going to happen over here. So, got that. How's our civilization rating already up? Cleanliness of streets. Well, yeah. Yeah, I imagine the streets are pretty clean when there's literally no streets. Oh, it's a month already passed. Jesus Christ. Okay, so now time is going to start passing. So now we're going to want to, work on actually taking care of shit. So why don't we should build the trading dock. We should build a trading dock over here. Like over here, and then like, this will be where all the good stuff is. So I think now those will be our first jobs. Well, our first jobs will be related to the trading dock. So we got wood. How much wood is on this side of the river? I don't think there's much. Okay, there's some wood on this side of the river. There's some wood. I think there should be enough for the trading dock. So I think I should probably put the wood over here, I think. And then, well, let's see where I can put the trading docks. Can I put it over here? Oh, I also have to build boat yards. Over here? Okay. I can build them over here. I can't really build them over there. Large boatyard. Where can I build a large boatyard? Okay, I can build large boatyard over here. I think also I can have the large boatyard transport it across the river, so I can build it on this side too. That might actually be helpful because I think there's a lot more wood on this side, and also this is the kind of side where I think I'm just gonna I'm not gonna have much development over here because there's like all this roughness and all these hills and stuff, and for whatever reason we're not allowed to level down the hills, even though I'm pretty sure that's something they did back then. But for whatever reason, we're not allowed to do that. And there's also all this forest. And until the forests are cleared, we definitely can't build anything over there. So I think this is actually a good spot. Maybe this is where we should put the warehouse. That might be a good idea, actually. But I'm also going to want to house them. So where should I house them? That's another question. Is this a good area for housing? This might have some areas for housing. Let me see. I'm going to want to house them. That might be where my ration area is going to be. Oh, it depends. Can I put a granary down here? I mean, technically I could. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Is it a good idea? I do not know. Oh boy. Well, let's see. I could put a granary over here. And then also have like a warehouse next to it. And then like then I'll have like housing and stuff. Let's do that. I am such a clever designer. I am the most clever designer. Don't you worry your little heads about any sort of design flaws. Don't you worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. And this is actually probably not where I want the ration area to be, because I think there's going to be too much stuff going on over here. I think there's actually going to be too much stuff going on. But that's okay. We can have some rations fulfilled anyways. So at least then they'll be happy. Let's have the fish guys over here. Or maybe over here. Yeah, fish guy's over here. And then, okay, I think we can build house. Ooh, we don't want them to block this area. We don't want them blocking this area, so...
We need clear land to site this structure.
And house. I'm gonna be more able to build houses here once they start cutting down these trees. So I'll be better able to handle that. And then I can build a fishing, where's fishing? Fishing jetty, small boatyard. I can also build some stuff over there, sort of. I can sort of build stuff over there. I think there's like some decent terrain over here. Is there any terrain over here? No, not really. Oh, there is. Wait, yeah, small boatyard. And then let's have the fishing jetty. Fishing jetty. Sweet. How many? Okay, we not all the people are there yet. So we're gonna want. Okay, let's have house. Should I have houses over here? Probably should have some houses over here. Ooh, I am not. This space is not worked very well. House. Okay, so those people have houses. That's great. I am such a genius. Don't question me. I definitely know what I'm doing. Ooh, and these people are gonna need houses too. House. Shit. House. Does everyone have houses? I could have over here. House. Ooh, I'm making the city uglier. What happens if I delete you? Yeah, no, it's just permanently damaged now. It's just, that cliff is just permanently uglier now. Go me. Okay. Does everyone have houses? Because like if you've seen me play this before, you know technically not everyone needs houses, but I like giving everyone a house. Because that way, you know, it helps fulfill the housing happiness stuff. And like, you know, if you've seen me play before, you know, it really doesn't matter. That much. Once these trees start getting cut down, soon they'll be able to live here. It really doesn't matter. As long as the majority of people have housing, it'll be fine. They'll just automatically be, you know, like completely happy. But still, I like having it fulfilled. How's our money? A wage bill? Okay, our wages we are losing money. And they're dismayed about not receiving any rations. So we're gonna want to set up the ration area pretty soon, if not now. I don't know if we really have the money to set up the cisterns. So why don't we just have this and this and this? Yeah, we're just gonna. These people are gonna be fired later on, but you know, because you know, I'm not a big fan of having the wells. I prefer having the aqueducts, but I think as it is, it makes more sense to just put them there because that saves more money. Where can I build a granary over here? Okay, yeah, I can build some granaries. I can build some stuff over here. So this might be a good spot to have just some nonsense. Can I build anything up here? Not really. Can I zoom out more? Why can't I zoom out? Surely I should be able to zoom out. I think my mouse is just being fussy. Let's have a granary over here. And then let's have a duck farm. This will help our happiness. Because, you know, the rations are just automatically going to be fulfilled. This is our fake rations area. So let's have a duck farm. Let's have the duck shop. And we'll even set up some fishing over here. So, and then I don't think we even need to build another small boatyard. I think we might be able to get away with just building a fishing jetty. And then I think we just need a couple houses. So at least at least 3 houses. And alongside the fishing jetty, which I think is 3 people, that's 6 houses. 6 houses. So then we're going to have you, and we're not going to bother housing you. Can I build it over here? No, I cannot. So I think that area is going to be fulfilled. And do we have money for roads? We should really get that research done where all the roads are free. That's really going to help us. That would really help us. I hope we're not doing easy mode. Mission briefing? Okay, we're doing media mode. That's good. That's good. I don't want to accidentally do easy mode again. I don't want to accidentally do easy mode again. So let's wind it over here. Just for efficiency's sake. I know it's costing more money, but I really do. I don't really like it when they're running across the land like this. It's not good for our civilization rating. Our road usage must be terrible. Oh, it's gonna start improving. How's our civilization? Okay, our civilization rating is still pretty good at this point. You guys are gonna be very happy about the ration soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little heads. So, are the water needs being fulfilled?
Entertainment in this city, if you ask me.
Small boatyard? Did I build 2 small boatyards? Holy shit, I built 2 small boatyards? What the fuck? Wait, no. Is this the training? Wait, no. What is this? Small boatyard?
Much of this city.
Large boatyard? Oh, okay, no. No, the small boatyards are for the fishing. Okay. I confused myself. That's my bad. Now let's create some roads over here. So then everyone will be able to get what they need. Yeah, there's not really enough room for any of these houses to upgrade anymore. Because I don't think there's room for like flax farms, that kind of stuff. But, you know, as long as they're happy, they'll be able to pay some taxes, and that'll make them a bit happier. You know, they just gotta have some tax paid. See, I think our money being removed, I think that's a bit better.
Our soldiers grumble that Mithras will not watch over them in battle.
Oh,
as we
come
do
on.
not honor him with a temple.
Mithras isn't happy. Well, look, no one has a temple here.
City happiness is falling.
Oh my god. We literally just started out. Come on. You guys need to get your act together. So we can get our rations fulfilled. I hope we don't need the small boatyard over here too. I hope not. Because that's going to take up more space. I think I just won't go give those people houses. I think if that's what's necessary, I just won't give them houses. Because that's going to require more space. But if they have houses, then they can pay taxes. That's the other thing. Ooh, we are spending a lot of money on roads. So,
entertainment here is
oh, come on.
rubbish. I could sing if you like.
Well, you don't worry about the entertainment yet. The entertainment, like Jesus Christ, guys. Jesus Christ, we are not there yet, dude. Like we don't even have clothes. We don't even have flax farms. I mean, they have clothes somehow, despite not having flax farms. But we don't even have the flax farms or the tunicas or any of that good stuff. Okay, they're happy about this level of civilization. Happy about the housing situation. See, but the money that's going out is decreasing. The money that is going out is beginning to decrease. So that is an improvement. Ooh, we should work on street cleanliness. So let's build it over here. Okay, that should be good. See, I think soon enough, let's speed things up. Because I think soon enough, they're going to start filling up the granaries. So, yeah, for whatever reason,
Food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
I imagine if you're selling fancy roast duck, but all the people around you were too poor to buy it, like eventually you would just like sell it to the poor people. Because at least then they'll give you some money instead of just like putting it in the granaries for it to rot. Oh yes, the average rations. See, the granaries should start being filled. It's a fishing day. Okay, yes. Fishing is happening. And they are acquiring the meats.
City happiness is rising.
See? How is our city happiness? Average rations? Why don't we increase the rations a bit? And we are even getting a bit of a profit. How's our profit? Okay, it's not going to tell us because it's January of the new year. So it's not going to tell us. But how is it over here? Is the granary being filled? Come on, the granary should be filled by now. See.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Doesn't make sense to... Okay, yeah, our wage bill is beginning to be smaller than our tax returns. That's good, that's
Governor,
good.
food levels in our
Food levels, how is our food level so low? How is our food level so low? We just got... we have all these people.
Our city granaries are now empty.
How is it empty? Okay, maybe they do need a small boatyard. Maybe they do need a small boatyard. You know, I feel like they should be able to transport the stuff, you know, all the way down the river. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, fine. We'll put it over here. Oh, shut up. Just let these guys, just let them handle it. Just let them handle it. Because I need these guys eating meat. I need these guys eating meat ASAP. Because that way, if they have upgraded houses, they should be able to pay more taxes. Pay more taxes. That's what we need. How's our money? Our wage bill is about equal to our tax return. So we're just gonna... I think maybe we're at the point where we should probably just relax and wait. How's the people over here? Are you guys getting... any... Oh yeah, you're getting some wood.
Capture of the Sabines. Now there's a black mark.
As long as they're getting some wood. Maybe I could build... Maybe I should just build a goat farm. Can I build a goat farm over here? Can I build a goat... Yeah, I can't build a goat farm over here. There's not enough space.
We have very little money.
We have very little money left. Our money is increasing. Dude, we used to have so many free denarii. Like, look at, we're increasing. Why are you going this way? I built roads. For you. Oh, come on.
Are they, Governor?
Fishermen. Oh, they are fishing. They are starting to fish. Okay. I think, yeah, maybe you didn't need these guys. Maybe you could get the boatyard, get the stuff from over here. But that's okay, because, you know, more small boatyards means might make you guys be better at your job. I don't know if that's actually true, but don't you have... Isn't there fish over here?
Food levels in our granaries are
Isn't there fish?
low.
Okay, yeah, there's fish over
Governor,
here. This is where the
our
fish
city
is.
granaries are now empty.
That's where the fish is. Oh, come on. Can you guys... Who the hell is eating the geese? No rations. Okay, but we are making a profit. We're making a profit, so that is important. I think we might just want to sit around and wait for us to continue making our profits. Do we have any trade routes? You guys buy fruit and wood and you sell stone. These guys buy tunics. Ah, the trade route's gonna cost some money. So, like I said, I think it's better if we just wait.
Rome will always be safe from the north.
How's your well needs not fulfilled? How the hell is your well needs not fulfilled? How are the people who are still in shacks? We have well workers. I don't know what you guys' problems are. If only I could build the aqueducts. If only I could start building those damn aqueducts. Yeah, you don't have any water somehow. I don't know how, because there's a well right there. Do you need like extra wells? Okay, maybe he got water. Did he get himself some water? No, he did not. He did not get himself any water. Oh my god, I'm not sure I should even bother building more wells, because I'm gonna build the cistern soon enough. As soon as I'm able to afford it and it'll make sense. How can I... You guys delivering any fish? How have you guys not captured any fish? How is your range? Is there a certain range that you guys have? How far can you guys swim? Can you actually swim that far? I'm not sure you could row the boat all the way over here. It doesn't look like it's that far. Where are you guys gonna go? Are you gonna go over here?
Better access to entertainment in this city, if you ask
Yeah,
me.
see, he knows where the fish is. So he's able to access it. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. Does he just get one fish at a time?
The siege of Troy. Ah, there's a tale.
Do they just get one fish at a time? Is that what's happening?
I can get almost anywhere I want by road.
Well, you know, the fishmonger, he's delivering the stuff.
Food levels in our granaries are dangerously
He's delivering the
low.
stuff. How is the food level so low? Look at all these geese. Look at all these fucking geese, man. How the fuck is it so low? The fuck? See, he's gonna deliver more geese. Gonna deliver more geese. So see, I don't understand what you guys' problems are. I don't understand. They can't be eating the geese because I know they're not able to do that. I know they are not able to do that. Okay, see, but we are making more of a profit. We are making more of a profit. I don't know how you're happy with our civilization levels because I think we're still kind of backwater, but that's okay. That's okay. So why don't we? What happened over here? What? Oh, it's just. I think it's. Oh, is it? Is there grass growing over? What's happening? Is the grass like growing back? Is grass growing back? I've never noticed that before. Is the grass growing back over the areas where people walked over? Because they haven't walked over that area in a long time? Is that what's happening? I think that might be what was happening. Huh. I've never even noticed that. When should I start building the actual, like city stuff? The actual, with all the palaces and whatnot. I'm not sure. Well, we have a population of 39,000. I think the population, I think really, it's just a population of 39 people, and they just add like, the 1,000. So it's 3,900. It's not 39,000. It's 3,900. Because I think they just have, they add those zeros, so it looks like there's more people than there really are. Because if you notice here, like, there's not actually that many people living here. It just kind of looks that way. See, can you guys... Maybe I should build another goat. More geese. More ducks. Is it goose? It's a goose farm. It's not a duck farm. It's a goose farm. Here, I'll even give you another goose farm. That way everyone's needs will be fulfilled.
No one could ever get over those Alps.
Okay, so how is it over... How's our money? I don't understand how your needs are not being fulfilled yet, even though there's the well workers are right there. They are right there. I don't understand what your problem is, but whatever. Let's build some road over here. And then, let's just start building a bit more road. We probably shouldn't be doing this. But I like having some efficiency. Where's the research to make roads free? I think that's going to be a big help. Mathematics, this will increase tax returns. Then we got engineering. Oh, wait, maybe it goes directly down here. No, it goes to engineering and then masonry, mosaic working, and concrete. So I think actually doing this research, I think will help us in the long run, especially since we only pay for one at a time. So I think as long as we just kind of wait for the research to be done, then we'll be able to build the aqueducts and cisterns, and then we'll be able to build all the roads we want. And I think it's really going to pay off. But let's build some roads over here.
Food levels in our granaries are
just so you
low.
have some speed going on. Yeah, I think that looks good. Our city granaries are now empty. Jesus Christ. How the fuck? But we have the goose farm. Why are you people unhappy? I thought the rations should be fulfilled. I know there's not that many people living here. Let's have more road over here. So you guys will be fast. Are you making it too slow? Is that what's happening? Here, I'll put you over here. So you're not blocking anyone's way. How's that? Now it looks like no one should be obscured. Oh yes, now more and more geese are being released. Okay, so increased rations. Yes, please release more geese. Is anything even... I don't think that these boats are even going to anyone. I think like these guys are happy. But just in case we need any more, and just in case they're able to deliver any more boats. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just delete them. Because if they don't even have houses, maybe I should just delete them. But they might be good if you guys need more boats, but also if like they can deliver boats on the side of the river, that might be useful. Because I also built this boatyard on this side of the river, so it would free up some space on this side. So maybe it'll be useful. I don't know. I don't really know. Engineering. Let me drink some water. So something I've been doing lately is I've been doing a lot of research on visual storytelling. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on... The fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, engineering's been researched. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. I thought something was going terribly wrong, but that's okay. So I've been doing a lot of research on visual storytelling because, you know, I've been looking into making comics and manga and stuff. So I've been doing all sorts of research on that. And man, there's so many resources, but also there's so much there's really not that much on creating comics itself. I know there's like one book about it, or like understanding comics. But you know, I read this one book that was about, you know, this one mangaka's experience creating manga, and you know, all these advice about creating manga. So I thought, okay, surely there should be some advice about, you know, visual storytelling in manga, and there really wasn't. Like, at least not as much as I would hope for. At least not as much as I would hope for. I keep on wanting to build roads, but I'm like, no, I should wait. I should wait until the research is done, and then we can build the roads for free. I should really wait until we can build the roads for free. So let's just wait around. I think once we do that, once we're able to do that, then a lot of stuff will be simpler and easier. A lot of stuff will be simpler and easier. So how's oh yeah, we have plenty of house citizens and not that many unhoused citizens, especially by the game standards. See, their maximum happiness to our citizens and the housing, so that is going good. Oh yes, and there's even some fish meat over here. There's even some fish meat over here. So this area is actually being filled. This area is finally being filled. So that is good. That is good. Let's go over here. I guess I should read that Understanding Comics books, because I think that's probably the best resource I'm gonna get. And so I wish there was more. I should just do what looks good, because I have done a lot of like studying of the manga itself, and studying the, you know, how visual storytelling is done there. And that's probably where my best education is going to come from. It's just going to be on my own. It's probably not going to come from any books. You know, at my university, there's even a class on creating comics, which, oh, I should be able to create the aqueducts. Yeah, it's free now. It's free. Where's a good place to put it? I was like, maybe I could put it over here, but then, you know, then what's going to happen is it's going to take up some space, and I want to save up as much space as possible. I could put it over here. Is this a rough terrain area? The reason why I'm thinking of putting it over here is because, like, I think it's going to be far away from where we actually want the stuff to be, and we can do the research on having the cisterns and stuff be citywide. So that might be worth it.
Concrete.
Unless I could do something over here. I don't think I can do anything over here. So I think our best bet is doing something over here. And then creating something over here. And then I can do you. Do you have a job?
I love our empire.
You don't have a job. You have a house, but you have a job, but you don't have a house. That's what I'm trying to say. So the range is not that far. The range is really not that far, but...
Hello, Governor.
But...
What would you like to research next?
We should be able to... Where's the research? Lead working.
Research started.
Cisterns have citywide coverage. The only unfortunate thing is it also requires me to do that research about having, you know, increasing the wood production, which, you know, that sounds good, but we always have a surplus of wood. So I feel like if anything, it just creates more trouble than it's worth. But I guess that's the price we have to pay for citywide cistern coverage. So I think that's going to be worth it. I think that's really going to be worth it. So, who's going over here? Is it really more convenient to go that way? I can't imagine. Oh yes, this is good. This granary is definitely being filled up. It's definitely being filled up. So that's good. Yeah, so there's a class on creating comics on my university. I'm not an art student. I have no interest in going to art school. I'm sure if I went to art school, there'd probably be classes. But there is a class at my university, but it doesn't look like the professor's very good. It doesn't look like the professor's very good at all. They don't have good reviews on Rate My Professor. And more importantly is I imagine that's gonna, like, an actual class on that, and like trying to worry about my GPA, worry about my grade. I think that's going to take up a lot of time and energy. And really, I don't have the time and energy for that because I'm trying to finish up. I'm trying to graduate. And whoa. I have had enough trouble in college as is, so I do not need more problems. I don't need more things to worry about. If I could audit it, that would probably be ideal. But like I said, the professor's not very good. And why would I want to take a class with a bad professor? Even if I'm auditing it, even if it's not going to affect my GPA, I'd want a class with a good professor, you know? And besides that, I think, in studying, I've been able to study manga a lot by just like reading it and observing how they orient the panels. And there are some like videos about, you should have this many panels in the thing. If you have too many panels, it's gonna be out of control. There are some videos about that kind of stuff. So I think maybe I should just continue doing what I've been doing. I think that might be better education than anything that a class could get me. Yeah. I also considered, like, maybe... No, I won't delete you yet, because you're not quite at the point where I can delete you yet. Ooh, our warehouses are going to be full.
Bronze working has been researched.
We should start building over here. Yeah, this is definitely... Let's pause. Because this warehouse is going to be full. I'm sure we can probably just dump another one over here, and it'll be fine. But it's still so annoying. Yeah, because it looks like there's some wood. There's some wood on this side too, so that will still work out. And any wood that we're gonna need over here, we're just gonna need the woodworkers to be over here too, so they can deliver. Yeah, I'm gonna need plenty of house citizens because we're gonna get to a point where there's gonna need to be plenty of unhoused people because because of that thing we did before where we're gonna need that area to have basically just like 5 people who are getting all this stuff, and the rest of the people are just not getting that stuff, How is lead working going? I can build some road over here. I can build some roads over here. I can even build some roads on here and this side. In case they need it. I can build some roads around you. Build some roads around you. Okay, yeah, that works out. We can even do this. Because it doesn't really matter because the roads are free now. I am so clever. I am the cleverest of all the city builders. Looks like there's actually a pretty decent like open space over here. I wasn't even planning for that. Wait, do we have to buy stone? No, they sell stone. So if we want to build any wonders, then we're gonna have to buy stone from them. That should not be our priority, though.
Lead working has been researched.
Yes, lead working has been researched. So you guys can start being deleted. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do it because you know what? Like they have jobs. They're paying taxes. Some of these people might be paying good taxes, and you know what? It doesn't really hurt to have extra, so that works out. Really, the benefit is over here. I'm going to be able to start building over here without worrying about our well needs. So, just have a trading dock. Let's set up the trading dock. Trade dock. How many people live in the trade dock? It's vital for saying. Oh wait, 5 people. Maybe those could be our 5 people. It's probably gonna be random. I think it's just gonna have to be random. But also, here's the thing, because I want everyone who works for the 5 people in the palaces to be, just be completely in house. Because what's gonna happen is that's gonna overcome the amount of people who are housed. So we don't want that. Because we really want to keep our housing happiness good. But also, that brings up the other question: is like, where the hell do I put them? So let's see what we're gonna need. Let's see what we're gonna need. Let's go all the way down over here. Pass. So what we need is water, meat, tunics. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tunics, olive oil, the carpenter, temples, bread, circuses, the piped water, we already have that. The bathing, grammaticus, the education, the fruit farms, the doctor, the hospital, slavery, the library. Library is going to take a bunch of space. Toga shop, wine, glassware, spa, recliner. I think it's going to be like another, like it's going to be a fancier carpenter shop. Grooming. So much of these are going to be stores, but then, these are going to be stores. Then the slave people, I think, I don't think we need to build another slave market. I think these guys will be fine if we just have the same slave market. But then the Senate, that's going to take up a lot of space. Most of these are going to be, stores and farms. But some of these are going to be some big buildings. See here? See the Senate? It's kind of a large building, don't you think? Don't you think? So I can also build stuff over here on this side. I don't know if this is where I want my main area to be, because you see there's like all these trees and stuff, and there's like even a marble area. And the trees can be cleared, but it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. So I think I'm going to want to go for the area that's already cleared. But I'm going to have to worry about like where I'm going to house all the workers. Where am I going to look at all those workers that we're going to need? I'm going to need to house them. I could do the trade dock over here and then house them over there. Over here, so then like they'll be satisfied. That might be a good idea. My concern is that they might start delivering stuff over here too. That's my concern, and that's also not what I want at all. So if I build them closer to the the main area, they're gonna want to deliver stuff over here. I think also we're gonna need at least 2 trading docks, because I don't think they buy fruit and they buy wood. Yeah, I don't think we have either grapes or dates. So we're gonna need 2 of them. So why don't we can build a fishing jetty, and we can also build an animal farm just so they'll have all the animal needs fulfilled. I'm really trying to think about like how am I going to orient this? How am I going to make this work? Yeah, let me just move. I'm just moving a bit. Just moving them around a bit. But yeah, so we can even have plenty of entertainment access, because if they have the more stuff, the more entertainment access, the more temples, the better, because then they'll be better able to say like, oh yes, all my needs are being fulfilled. I don't have to worry about anything. And thankfully, as the housing increases, as the housing gets better, their range increases, so that's very good. So what I could do is I could have like this stuff, all the good stuff over here, and I could have like the housing kind of like the other people go back and back and back over here. So, they have houses, so we don't have to worry about, not enough housing, but they'll be kind of out of the way. I'm thinking of doing that. How's our civilization rating? Is our civilization rating not that great? Okay, no, it's actually pretty good. How's our civilization rating that good? Road usage is good. Cleanliness of streets is good. Let's increase our road usage. Who's not using roads yet? Who is not using roads yet? That's the question. That is the question. So the granary, that's, oh wait, certainly roads being over here. Let's use that. And we can have a road over here. Let's have roads over for you guys. You don't really need it. I'm not really sure what you guys are there for, but yeah, you're just, where are you? Are you, you're a boatyard worker. Why is a boatyard worker over here? I have these houses. I don't know what you guys' problems are. I don't know what's the problem with you guys. Let's have roads over here, And then I would think surely our road needs are being filled. I think surely. But I guess not. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Our civilization rating is still pretty damn good. Considering how backwater everything is. I guess I can have some roads over here too. And let's have some roads this way. And then road. Okay, I feel like surely at this point, surely at this point, all the roads should be good. I feel like that should be the case. Maybe there might be some people who are like, you know, chopping down trees and they might not be using all the roads. That might be the problem. That might be the problem.
Priests worry that Venus, the goddess of love, is less than enamored with the lack of attention she gets in this city.
You know what? I'm just not gonna give you. I'm just gonna hope that the trade people are just gonna not deliver far away. I'm just gonna try to bet on that. So let's have a trade dock over here. Over here.
Another fine ship for the city. I wonder what they'll call this one.
And then you guys can have house. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope that they're not gonna deliver too far away on the other side of the river. Then we can build another trade dock over. Trade dock over. Can I build you over here? How can I not build you over here? How can I not? Okay, yes. Build you over here. And then where should I house you people? Where should I house you people? Maybe I shouldn't worry about housing you people. Because, oh yeah, see, they were able to deliver the boats. They're able to deliver the boats, and now you guys are going to make another ship. Now you guys are going to make another ship. How about... Oh, is there research to do
Governor, what would you like to research next?
No. Okay, where's the research to have the trading be less costly? Ship speed. Trade routes cost 75% less. Oh, shut up. I do not need you guys. I do not need you. What's his name? Marius? I do not need you, Marius. You can shut up over here. And then I'll have some road over here. Roads. So that's nice and efficient. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not just have a big block of road over there? Why not? It's not like it costs any money. So, because I'm so smart. Where are you guys going over here?
Looks like they're working on a new trade ship.
Yes, they are working on a new trade ship. And you guys are going to need another boat. So that is working well. Are you guys going to deliver to a granary or to a warehouse? That might be a problem. How about... What the fuck am I doing? Well, let me check something. Okay, that's good. So I am at the point where I want to start like actually building the the real stuff, the real palace and stuff. So I'm kind of like stuck. I'm kind of just like, I don't know what to do. So thinking maybe we should just like finish up. We should just finish up what we're doing currently, and finish up some last stuff. And then we should maybe like stop for today, because that way we'll be off on a nice note. You guys gonna be housed? No, you guys are not gonna be housed. Can I have like maybe fishing over here? Maybe if you guys have some fishing over here, you guys will have that need fulfilled, and you'll be able to pay more taxes. Where are you guys gonna live? Are you guys gonna live anywhere? No, you guys are not gonna live anywhere. Damn. Oh wait, sundial has been researched. Okay, it's 25% cheaper. Fine. Now we can work on trade. We have grapes and we have dates. We're gonna work on trading dates and grapes. Oh yes, and now you have the boats. You have plenty of boats. Okay, how about I delete you guys? I delete you guys because no one's living here apparently. No one's buying to live here.
My neighbour is a nosy old so-and-so.
Yeah, you can live over here, and you can live over.
Woe betide us.
Now you have a house.
The gods must surely look down on our disrespectful city and
you have a house. Okay, you can live over here, and then we can have a fishmonger shop over here. Can I build a granary? Nah, there's not quite enough space for a granary over there. That's okay, because your needs can be fulfilled. All you guys' needs can be fulfilled. I can build another fishmonger shop. I can build another fishmonger shop, and that's even more house citizens. That's even more house citizens. So that's less people. That's less reason for people to worry about there being a housing problem. That is less reason for people to worry about a housing problem. So that is good. That is good. Are you happy about the levels of civilization still? Okay, the happiness has decreased a bit. The happiness has decreased just a bit. Just a bit. Why don't I give you guys... I don't know, like... Yeah, here. Has it increased a bit? Okay, now, how's our civilization? Okay, we have some beauty. We have some beauty. And then we will have... Fishmongering's good. Fishmongering is going good. Can I build another fishmonger? Should I not bother? Should I not bother? Will it not help? I could build... Yeah, I could build another one of you guys. Maybe you guys would deliver more fish. Now be more goodness for us. We have... Okay, majority of people are housed. Vast majority of people are housed. I'm just really concerned about, you know, there just not being enough house people. Maybe I could just delete you guys. Yeah, I don't think we really need you. I don't think we really need you. How's that? Okay, that deleted a bunch of unhoused citizens. And so now we just basically have to worry about vagrants. So we have like 9 unhoused people, and I think a good chunk are the people over here. So we don't have to worry too much. We don't have to worry too much. So how about... You want a warehouse over here? We probably want a warehouse. It's probably where we're going to want the warehouses and stuff. So... Warehouse, and granary. Yeah, let's have a warehouse and granary over there. And then we can have... kind of have you guys over here. And then, should I have the shops in front? That might be the best idea. The shops in front. And then we can do... let's set up some fishing. Let's set up some fishing. And not a small boat yard. Not a small boat yard. I mean, a fishing jetty. Fishing jetty? We're first fishing jetty? Come on. You guys should be able to... Yes. Fishing jetty. So, yeah. So I don't think I really, as I was saying before with the comics, I think I've been doing a lot of research on, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Our soldiers grumble that Mithras will not watch over them in battle, as we do not honor him with a temple.
Yeah. Okay. And then we can have...
Governor, there is no linen stored in the city. We should construct some flax farms and start...
And then I should have some stuff on this side. Should I have like maybe they should be separated. Maybe there should be like an area of separation between the good stuff and the poor people. So I could have like this area of separation like over here, maybe? Over here. This creates a good area, I think.
This theatre will be able to stage dramatic plays once we have built an actors school.
Yeah, it'll be the entertainment area. That's gonna be our area of separation. Okay, so that's fulfilled. And then that is... Maybe I could build a piazza over here. Actually.
This
yes,
piazza. Will be able to host musical performances.
Then we got actor school. Yeah, let's start having stuff like behind. Let's start having stuff behind. But the flax farms. Yes, flax farm over there. And then olive farm over here. Oh, you're not going to be able to go on this side. So this side, we're going to want to clear it up. And then we can have a wheat farm. We can have a wheat farm over here. I think olives tend to not have a surplus. So that's going to have some extra olive farms. And then let's have olive shop. Are you guys in range of the olive press? Olive press. Yes, they are in range of all these olives. They are able to access it. And then we got the mill. And let's have a mill over, kind of over here. And let's have a mill over here. Do we have a wheat farm? Okay, we do have a wheat farm. And then how's our housing? How's our housing? Okay, we have a lot of unhoused people now. But if we give you guys like an area of housing over here, house, 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 house. So yeah. Yeah, so I've been doing lots of research on, studying comics, studying how to do visual storytelling. There's also at my university, there's also a class on costume design, and that looks like a really good class because I've always struggled with designing the outfits of characters. I've always struggled with designing the outfits of characters, and until recently where I learned about there's actually classes on costume design, and that's just something because that's more of a feeder thing. So the idea of there being classes about that kind of stuff is honestly something that I just never even really thought of. I was like, oh yeah, of course. Because I've taken an online course on, fashion, but that didn't really help me. But, a class on costume design for characters, that's what I needed all along. So I managed to find a book that was used in some classes at this random college. So I read that book, and that book legitimately really changed the way that I think about those kind of sorts of costume designs. It really changed the way that I think about it. So yeah, nowadays I'm a lot better at it. So yeah, I went back to some of my old designs and I actually redid some of them and they were a lot better because it really just, the way I thought about it just completely changed. But I'm still kind of thinking, oh, I should actually go to a class because then I could get some hands-on experience. And some of it, because I'm going to do drawing, some of it won't necessarily be automatically useful. Because it's oh yeah, you're obviously not going to use fabrics and stuff if you're just sketching it out. But I think having a hands-on experience, would really help. Because sometimes having a hands-on experience that also changes how you look at things. It also changes how you look at things. So I think that could really be helpful. But of course. I was not able to because the class is because I'm not a feeder person. So let me drink some water. I haven't taken any other feeder classes, and unfortunately, what happens is that class is basically just restricted to people who've taken certain classes. It's basically designed to gatekeep the non-feeder people like I am. It's the gatekeep all us non-feeder plebs. So I cannot take that class. And I thought about auditing it, but it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense for my schedule. So I just decided not to do it. And I think I'm just gonna have to rely on the book. But I really think having I'm gonna look for opportunities to take a feeder class, not a feeder class, costume design class. And I'm going to look for opportunities to do that, in real life because I really think that sort of thing could really, it could help change the way I think about it, change the way I look at it. And I think that kind of stuff can be really, really useful. Okay, entertainment. We might even want to build temples. Now, you might even want to build some temples. Let's build a fruit farm. Let's build a fruit shop. And then we can build dates. There are no dates in the city, but that's okay. That's okay. Because we're not worried too much about, what's currently available. We're just worried about what we're gonna need available, Let's build a goat farm, too. Let's build a goat farm. I think a goat farm will really... Yeah, now that's good. That's good. Now, can we build a butcher shop? Can you reach the goat farm? Yes, you can. You can reach the goat farm. You can reach the goat farm. Just to have a surplus of food. Just have a surplus of food. Because I think that will be really good if we have extra stuff. Got some extra stuff. We should probably have another street cleaner. We should probably have another street cleaner right about... Where's our previous... Okay, this was where our random stuff was. This is where our boatyard was. And let's give you a house. Yeah, let's give you a house over here. Are you the street cleaner? Yes, you are the street cleaner. Then we can have some road over here, and then that looks good. That looks good. And let's even have a street cleaner over here. Let's even have a street cleaner over here. Oh wait, I got a text. Okay, okay. It's nothing, it's nothing. Ah. I thought before that I would have to end the stream earlier. You know, I was talking about that, but actually, I think I might be able to continue for a bit longer. I think I might be able to continue for a bit longer than I planned on doing. So that is fun. That is fun. How about? Oh yeah, those are the mill workers. Okay, yes. Now there's a carpenter. We should build a carpenter. Where can I build a carpenter? How's your range? How is your range? Your range kind of ends over here. I should probably build you over here. Not my favorite spot, but I think that's what makes the most sense. Some of these people are just going to not have houses. You know, in case it's not obvious, some of these people are just not going to have housing. I maybe have the hospital over here. No, not the hospital. The doctor over here. I might want more than one doctor too. You know, that would just help with, you know, range and that kind of stuff. It will just help with, you know, being able to be in everyone's range, and it'll also help in making sure that no one's hogging up the doctor, you know? Okay, bathhouse. Where am I gonna need the bathhouse? Should I build it over here or what? I'm probably gonna need to build multiples of a bunch of stuff, even though there's not too many people here. Just to, you know, it'll make things easier. It'll make things easier. How about I have woodworker over? Yeah, I can have a woodworker over here. And you guys can deliver trees. You can deliver the wood over to that side. I think that's gonna make the most sense. And oh, you don't have religious access. You do not have religious access. That's okay. That's okay. Because we can have a temple of Mithras. Yeah, I think this area is just going to have to be another area where it's just another side. So it's going to be like multiple layers. There's going to be multiple layers. And yeah, they're just going to have to walk around a bit, but that's okay. How about, I can even have some road over here. That'll make things easier. That'll make things easier. Oh, can I have a doctor's office over here? Could I have the doctor's office over here? Another doctor's office? That looks good. That looks good. Do I have all the shops available? No, I don't have a winery. I don't have a winery, so where can I build a winery? This might be a good spot, but also I could do over here. Where should I build a winery? Barber, and then I could have barber, tailor shop. I shouldn't worry about the tailor shop yet, because that's going to take up some of the resources with the flax. The glass blower is that's gonna take up, you know, warehouse space. So these guys are going to take up some warehouse space, or they're going to use resources. The barber's not really going to use any resources, so we don't really have to worry about them. So yeah, how about we just don't build them yet? We just won't build them yet. So how about I could have the winery? Okay, we also have cabinet maker. All right, we're gonna need a cabinet maker. We could build a cabinet maker. We will worry about that when we're better able to access, like we're better able to know where we're gonna need it. So how about? I'm also gonna want to start building some stuff on this side too. Yeah. So how about we do? How's your range? You can reach stuff on this side, and how about? Might be best to place the bathhouse over here then. I don't want it to get too closed in though, because I don't want there to be too much stuff on each side, because I don't know how big the palaces are actually going to need to be. I'm not sure how big the palaces are going to need to be, so I guess I could also build a bathhouse over here.
Did you know that the word cosmetic comes from the Greek word cosmos?
Oh, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that, young lady. Yeah. We can have multiple bathhouses, because that'll actually probably make things easier. So, we can build a spa. We can build a spa. Yeah, we can build a spa over here. Because eventually we're going to need that. So, yeah, let's just build a spa over there. And then... Okay, can you?
Governor, all our warehouses
All our
full.
warehouses are
Citizens
full.
Cannot deliver their goods.
How can you not reach this bathhouse? I thought surely this is not a full warehouse. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, let's build another warehouse. Let's build another warehouse. Okay, and this is not. How do you guys not have access to this? What the fuck? But it's clearly going in the green range. It's clearly going into the green range. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Oh wait, is there an increase? There's an increase. Okay, yes, now and your range is increasing too. Your range is increasing too. That's great. That's great. Yeah, so you should actually be able to access it. You actually really shouldn't have any problems accessing it. Yes, the range is increasing. So how about what do we need next? We're gonna need a grammaticus. We need a grammaticus. We need these kids to have some schooling. So let's have it back here. And we could have another grammaticus too. We have another grammaticus like over maybe over here, maybe? Yeah, just in case you guys need some extra stuff.
How come the Senate gets to make all the big decisions around here?
Oh, yeah. It's because we don't even have a Senate. What are you talking about? The Senate is going to be constructed. Where should I construct a Senate? Where should I construct a Senate? Maybe I should have the Senate over here. Yeah, have it over on this side. Why not? Why not? I am such a great city planner. I'm such a great city planner. Okay, you guys are going to need fruit and the doctor. When we have a doctor's office, so we just need to worry about the fruits. We just need to worry about the fruits. So how about you guys go over here? Is this a great design? Is this a great design? Maybe fruit can go over here. Yeah. Wait, is that the fruit farm? Yeah, that is the fruit farm. That is the fruit farm. I don't have to worry. Maybe I could build another fruit farm just so you guys have plenty of goddamn fruit. Oh wait. No wonder there's a problem. No wonder there's a problem. There's an extra bit of road that always causes problems. Yes, there's plenty of fruit farms. There's plenty of fruit farms. Now you guys can start. Why don't you guys start shopping for those grapes? And then you guys can start shopping for those dates. You guys can start shopping for dates and grapes. Don't get 5, get 15. Get 15, get plenty. Get fucking plenty of that shit. You guys not have the access to the carpenter. Oh, you can't reach the carpenter. No wonder. No wonder. Now we just need to wait for you guys get. Okay, now you guys need to wait to get the fruit, and then we're gonna need a slave market. We're gonna need a slave market, and then we're gonna need. How far can you guys reach? How far? Your range is gonna increase too. Your range is gonna increase too. So we also have to worry about that. So.
Your traders have purchased vital
Okay, that's good. That's
supplies
great.
at a distant city.
That is great. Oh, the spa's over there. So let's not worry about that. Are you guys getting your bread and circuses? Okay, yes, now you just need to get to the bathhouse. Once you get to the bathhouse, you will be happy. You will be smiling and happy. We have a fruit seller, right? Okay, we got a fruit stand. Okay, so now.
Heat can't go on for much longer.
Ah, yeah, the heat. Yeah, so I really think having a hands-on experience of anything, I think can really change the way you think of it. But, unfortunately, you don't always get that opportunity. So why don't we have... I feel like it's starting to get a bit too cramped, though. We could have a slave market over here, maybe? Maybe I could have it over here. As long as it's not getting too closed in. They still have all this space. Then we can have some roads over this side. Yeah, that's what I want. Now you guys can build some, not build some slaves, buy some slaves, buy some slaves. And hospital access, that's gonna be over hospital. Yeah, that works out. That works out. See, everything neatly fits. Everything neatly fits in. So, and it's not really closing in because it's not going on this side. So that's what we really need to worry about. Why are you not increasing? You don't have fruit yet? You don't got fruit yet? Where's the fruit stand? Okay, yeah, there's plenty of stuff on the fruit stand, it looks like. Plenty of stuff for you people. So you should not be complaining too much. I'm gonna want to delete this road because I'm not gonna have more people. I'm not gonna have more small houses over there. So I'm just gonna delete you. And then, we have a good amount of unhoused citizens. How's our housing? Yeah, they're still really happy about the housing situation, but I might want to have more houses over on this side just in case. Just to satisfy, some of you people. Just so, there's more people. Not everyone there can be housed. Not everyone there can be housed. Okay, how about house? Okay, nah. You're not being housed. I thought surely... Do you have a house? Okay, you have a house. Okay, most of these people have houses. Where's the unhoused people? It's probably the people who work over here. It's probably people who work over here, but I can't really help them. I can't really help them because they're gonna take up all the resources. And there's still like a pretty good majority of house people.
Which dress do you think suits me best? A Chiltern or a Peplos?
I don't know. Maybe you could have some houses over on this side too. You might be able to have some houses over here. Yeah, that way, this will help out with our housing situation. Okay, it's just a bit more houses. Just a bit more houses. Oh wait, we still have this bit of road over here. No, come on. Okay, yes, just a bit of road over there.
Almost anywhere I want by road. That's great.
And then house. And then you're gonna need another house over. Now you need more feeder. Oh, I should build more gladiators and stuff. Do we have an actor school? We have an actor school, don't we? Do we actually have an actor school, or is that stuff? Okay, we do have an actor school. Let's work on having the gladiators actually working out. Yeah, let's work on our gladiators. Where should I put them? Okay, there's some empty space over here. There is some empty space over here, so why don't I put you guys... Yeah, why don't I put you guys over there, and I'll also give you guys some food. I'll give you guys some food too. How about that? Yes, I'm worried. I don't want to take up too much, because I might want to put more farms over here. So I think I'm going to have you guys kind of in the back. All the gladiator stuff. I'm going to have you guys kind of in the back. Like this. And then Murmillo School. And then how is this? Thracian School. The Retiarius is probably my favorite gladiator because I think it just has like such a unique design. It's such a unique and interesting design. So it was always one of my favorites. Because they used a trident to fight. And that is just such a cool idea, especially if you're a kid. That's such a cool idea. I know realistically, there are weapons that had multiple prongs that were used in battle, but you usually didn't see like those barbed tridents because that would get caught in the enemy, which is not actually ideal if you actually want to fight in an actual war. But for a gladiator fight, it's very helpful because that increases the level of bloodshed. That increases the level of bloodshed, which is what the Romans wanted. But it's not very practical. It's really unpractical. Yeah, it's really impractical if you... And you also use a net. They use a net and a trident. And that is just such an interesting, use of weaponry. That's just such interesting weaponry. But I know that's not at all realistic. I know it's not at all realistic because, nets, like, imagine using a net in battle. That is not... You have more of a chance of, throwing it to yourself or something, or throwing it to one of your allies than hitting an enemy. But, it's really good for creating a thrilling battle. That's what it's really for. It's not for realism. It's for the excitement and the thrill. Where can I build the granary? I can build a granary. I can build a granary over here. Build a granary over here, and then I can have Meat farm. I'm not gonna worry about having fishermen. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna have a meat farm. Yeah, meat farm over here. And then you guys, how's our housing? Yeah, we got plenty of unhoused people, but that's not gonna be for long. Because just you wait, just you wait. House, house, house. Okay, yes, we got plenty of houses. Yes. So, yeah, I think I really need to read more manga too, because like I said, like I've been studying manga for my comics. I really need to read more. I mean, I read plenty. I think I read more than most people, because I think most people watch anime, but I actually read more manga than I watch anime.
There's lions in the city. I pity those poor Christians. Are they, Governor?
Are you a drama? Oh no, you're a gladiator instructor.
Big cats with spots. That's what I saw this morning.
Yeah, this is the gladiator section.
The Navy. He sailed out past.
This is the gladiator section, so of course that's what you saw. Of course that's what you saw. Okay, we have a pretty good majority of house people, and I think we house all the people we can over here. Is there someone working here? Okay, yes, there is someone working here. So it's not a matter of like no one working there. We just need to have some housing over here, have some road over here. Yes, everyone that lives here is housed. So I think that increases our ratio of house to unhoused citizens, which is good. That's what we want. That is what we want. Oh yes, there's our gladiators. They kind of look like soldiers, don't they? They kind of look like them. But they are not. They are not. Let me drink some water. How's our... Okay, so we have plenty of olives. Oh, maybe I got too many. Maybe I went a bit overzealous with the olive farming. Oh, why are your needs not being met? Why the fuck are your needs not being met? Religious access? Really? How do you guys not have religious access? Fine, I'm gonna build another temple. I'm gonna temple to Diana. I'll even build it over here. How's your needs? Okay, we need a library and we need... where can I build a library? Oh, your range is pretty damn good. Your range is pretty damn good, so we can build a library over here. Maybe I could build it over here. No, I guess I'll build it this way. I guess I'll build it that way. And we need the tunic shop. We need a tunic shop. So how about tunic shop over here? Do we have flax? Do we have plenty of flax? Okay, we got plenty of flax. Jesus Christ, this music is causing a panic. Jesus Christ. What, do you need a doctor? There's 2 doctors. There's 2 doctors in the city. You should have no problem. Oh my god. Tunics? Really? You don't even need a toga? You just need a regular old tunic? Okay, come on. How about... Okay, and I'll have roads around all of you guys. Yeah, I'll have a road over here. Why not? That takes up some space, but that's okay. I think we just have to put up with it. Okay, yeah. See, this is where we need to worry. This is where what we need to worry about. Okay, yes. That need is being fulfilled. Okay, they won't fit there anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. How about... You don't have fruit yet? How do you not have fucking fruit yet? Do I need to build more fruit farms? I don't think the palaces are actually going to be that big. I think maybe we can ease up on, the space. We can ease up on a bunch of stuff. Library. Okay, we have a library. We have a senate. We have a library. We have all the good stuff. We have all the good stuff. Okay, yes, now you can live in these beautiful villas. I think it's a domus. It's a domus. Okay, how's everyone's needs? How's your range? Your range encompasses all this area. Okay, you have a pretty damn good range. You have a pretty damn good range. Even when you're far away like that, your range is pretty damn good. Why is there still a decrease though? Why is there still a decrease? Maybe I should have some shops over on this side. That might actually be a good idea. That actually might be a good idea. Maybe. Okay, so they're seeing the gladiator fights.
There are a lot of people heading to the arena earlier.
Why is there... There's plenty of entertainment access for you guys. You guys, that is a problem for you. That is not a problem with me. You have all the entertainment access you could possibly ask for. There's no way everyone's hogging up both the Coliseum and the theater and the piazza. Come on, come on. How is the toga shop? How's the toga shop going? Is that need being fulfilled? Okay, yes, that need has been fulfilled. Have you guys delivered any grapes? Oh, just plenty of grapes being delivered. There's a shit ton of grapes being delivered, actually. Yeah, let's have a winery. Let's have a winery over here. This is a good spot. Okay, now we can do... I wish he could go directly this way, but I guess not. I guess everything's a bit too cramped together. That's my bad. That's my bad. But you know what? I think it works out. How many grapes are we getting? Can we stop the trade for a little bit? Let's just stop the trade for just a little bit, because I think we have a bit too many grapes. I think I got a bit too many grapes than we asked for. You have dates in here? Months of food at current ration level 12. Where's the dates? Where are the dates being delivered? They're not being delivered over here, are they? Nah, they're being delivered over here. They should be delivered over there. They should be delivered in that area, so... Yeah, okay, they're delivering the dates over there. We have a date stand. We have a date stand. So that's something we need to worry about. Oh yeah, we need glass. This is where we're going to need the glass blowers. Can you work? Okay, yes, you can access the togas. You can access the togas. Maybe we should get another flax farm. You might be at that point where we should just get another flax farm. Here, I got you guys another flax farm, so you can't... Well, actually, no, we have plenty of flax. We have plenty of flax. I probably shouldn't have done that. But that's okay. What should I do now? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Oh wait, everything's good. We're good. Everything's good. Sorry, I thought something was going wrong, but that's okay. It's okay. Everything is working out fine.
My father went to Rome once.
You do not need a house. You do not need a house. Does everyone... Yeah, there's plenty of people who have houses still. Still plenty of people with houses. So we should have... Ooh, we might need to build another warehouse soon. Pretty soon we might need to build another warehouse. Let's build another warehouse over here, actually. I think that's a good, like, discreet spot. And I think it's like where... Yeah, I think everyone should be able to access that warehouse. Yeah, everyone can access that warehouse. Oh, we also have a warehouse over here. So we didn't need to do that, but... You know, I think soon enough they're gonna fill up anyway, so we may as well. Let's increase rations. I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass, but let's increase the rations. Do we have glass blowers? Or has our glass needs been fulfilled? I think glass blowing... I think we saw before glass blowing is like they tend to be kind of slow. So why don't we add another one? Why don't we just add another one just in case? Ooh, this is getting to be a really crowded looking city. Well, you need to be a large domus. You're gonna need a cabinet and a barber and the dates and another slave. So why don't we start planning ahead where we're gonna want the cabinets to be? Not over here. Not over there. Maybe over here. I think that might be a good spot. Maybe I shouldn't have built that so soon because we're not quite there yet, but they'll be there soon enough. I think. Are you guys getting your glass? Surely. Slave Escrupa. What?
I love going to the arenas.
Oh, I love how slave is just like before their first name. It's not even like, you know, most of the workers, they have their names or their jobs are, you know, below their names. But no, for the slaves, they're just called slave something. Slave logos or whatever. What the fuck? Yeah, just really hammering home that they're defined by their slavery and not by anything else, huh? Shit, how about... How you guys not have togas though? The tailor shop, is the tailor shop just lazy or something? What more research can we do?
What would you like to research next?
Oh, we can have the roads upgraded. We got the roads upgrade. That way things will be more efficient. Things will be more efficient. Okay, so their glass needs are fulfilled. Maybe we should have another toga shop.
You can never have enough slaves. I
Oh.
love the status each of them brings me.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You only have one slave though, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're on your way to get more slaves, huh? Where's the slave market? Where's the slave market? I know I placed it somewhere around here. Slave market? Okay, yes, this is a slave market. Are you guys getting more slaves? Are you guys getting more slaves? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? The large domus?
The Emperor has declared himself to be a living god.
Oh, is that good? Why is there unhappiness? Triple rations. Oh, our civilization level is not good. Our civilization level is not good. Oh, and because the Emperor declared himself a god, that's also not great. That's not great. How's our civilization level? Why is there a decrease? Okay, our statues, I guess like our beauty is not that great. Our entertainment access is all right. Our religious access could be better. Why don't we increase religious access? It's by just putting temples in these random areas. Yeah, where is this area? Okay, this is where there's a bunch of, yes, this is where there's a bunch of workers and stuff. So why don't we can put a temple over here. That just kind of increases your prestige a bit. So how's our religious access now? Okay, we increased our religious access. Now let's increase more religious access. How about?
The wheel has been researched.
Okay, we can have more religious access over here, over here. Is your religious access increasing? It's increasing quite a bit. It's increasing quite a bit. Oh, is there an ostrich worker? Why were you over here? What the fuck? Could you not get like back to where you need to be? Have we not been able to have ostrich fights because you guys are just stuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so religious access is increasing by quite a bit. It's increasing by quite a bit. And I'll even put a temple over, should I have it over here? Yeah, I could even have it over here. Alright, you can't access it, but the rest of these people can. Okay, our religious access is pretty good. How is it going? We are at a neutral level? Okay, we're at a neutral level of civilization. We are at a neutral level of civilization, so I know exactly what to do. I want to place some big temples though. I really want to get around to placing some big temples.
Governor, at last.
What?
Food is beginning to arrive in our granaries.
The granaries have been full. What the fuck are you talking about? Was there a problem before? Maybe I should decrease the rations. Okay, but I'm concerned about the civilization level. But I'm concerned about the civilization level because, you know, the civilization level is part of our mission. It's part of our challenge. Okay, we can have a temple over here. Yes, that increases more people working there. And then also we can have a temple to Mars. Yes, now we have all these temples. Look at all the temples we got. We can even put a temple to Venus. Wait, no, not back there. Not back there. Now it's all wonky looking. How about a temple to Venus right about here? Right about there. And we can have road usage, and then... Okay, that looks about good. That looks good. How about we can have some houses over here, back here? Okay, that's all the houses we need. That looks good. How's our... Yes, the religious access is maximum. Wonders and research, there's nothing there. But I think our civilization level... Okay, it's still not maximum. We can also... Let's have some roads over this way. And then we can have some roads over this way. So now you can get back here. And then we can also have the gardens. I know trees don't really look like gardens, but they count as gardens for the game. So let's just work them. Let's just have them over here. I'll have these trees. I think they look very pretty. They have a nice simplicity to them. Let's have the trees over here. And then we can have the trees over here. I love how these random people in huts get to access these obviously opulent temples that, you know, I think you people would associate with, you know, the richer areas of the city. But no, it's for the poor people for some reason. Okay, gardens are good. Gardens are good. How's our civilization? You're still unconcerned about the civilization level for some reason. I wonder why that is. I'm not sure why, because I think our civilization level is actually pretty damn good. I think it's actually pretty damn good. So maybe we should do some research. Maybe we could do some research for, increasing, being able to build wonders and stuff. How's it? How's beauty now? Okay, could be better, could be better. We could also build some fountains, some grand fountains. Okay, can I build? Yes, I can build 2 grand fountains over there. And then I can't build anything over here for some reason. I guess it's just too hilly. Yeah, it's just too hilly. Beauty, is our beauty increasing? Okay, we got fountains. Oh yes, the civilization level has increased. You guys are happier. What's happening over here? Wine? Ooh, you guys need to...
Was it Romulus or Remus who founded the old city?
You guys need to work on your wine.
Archimedes. There was a clever old gentleman.
Oh, I should have more woodworkers. I should have more woodworkers over here. Do I have woodworkers over here? I should have more woodworkers. That way they'll be able to take care of the trees over here, which will help clear up space, and it'll help we'll be able to use it better. And also we'll be able to have more wood in this area. And yes, now we can increase. Now we can increase, and then that looks good. I wish that we could, yeah, we can still have it. No, we can't still have it. Okay, fine. I wish I didn't have to replace them. I wish I didn't have to move them like that. That's kind of annoying. But it's just what we have to do. It's just what we have to do. Can you access the Senate? You can't access the Senate. Okay, that's the important part. That's the important part. Okay, we have a goose farm, and we're gonna need a goose farm. And we're gonna need a dressmaker, and we're gonna need a flower shop. Dressmaker and flower shop. Flower shops can be over here. Flower shops can be over here, and I think at that point we have all the shops that we need.
There's some action in the arena.
So, okay, so you still have plenty of grapes. So I think it's just a matter of the winery not really producing enough stuff. So is there a way to increase wine output? Our dress needs. Oh yes, we can increase our weaving output and our dress needs. We can make gardens free. I don't think that's really a concern. Oh, cabinet. We can increase our cabinet maker stuff. We can make temples cheaper. Why don't we do this? I couldn't find anything for the grapes, but I'm sure there's something that's out there. Oh wait, none of you people have wine. So actually, let's see if there's anything good for wine. Let's try to override that. We might want to override that. How about? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, why?
Research must be
okay, fine, cancelled. Cancelled.
The soldiers pray to Mithras.
Okay, yeah, because you guys, I might just want to build another winery too. Yeah, I might just build another winery. How about? Yeah, I just built another winery over here. I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. I hope I don't need to build more shops. I hope I'm not like, oh god damn it, I shouldn't have built that winery over there. I hope not. But I might just be at that point. Well, you guys should be able to buy another slave. That shouldn't be too hard. Because I think you have access to the slave market. Don't you? Don't you have access to the slave market? Yeah, you have access. You have access to the slave market. You're able to do that. Yeah, cabinet maker. Oh, I can build road over you too. I can build all these roads over here. Cabinet maker, and then we're gonna need a goose farm. We're gonna need our goose farm. So I could build you here. How about 2 goose farms? How about 2 goose farms just for good measure? Is the deck seller able to access them? Okay, the deck seller is able to access both of those goose farms. Oh, I could build a goose farm over here too. That might actually be a better idea. That might actually be better, because then he'll be able to quickly access it, and it's kind of important that they're able to access things now, because we're at the higher levels. Wait, we have a villa? Oh, once the needs for the villa are achieved, then we can get palaces. Okay, we're almost there. You guys have grapes? Yeah, wait, trade stop for a bit. Trade stop for a bit. Oh, we have a shit ton of olives. We actually have a shit ton of olives. We might need to build our granary. We might actually need to build our granary if that granary gets full. How you? None of you guys have grapes. None of you guys have the winery. You winery people, you guys really need to step up your game. Jesus Christ. We have plenty of tunics. We have plenty of tunics. How's our toga? Dressmaking. And then tater.
Has been researched.
Now, do you guys have any? Yeah, you guys need more wine. You guys need more wine.
Governor, what would you like to research next? Research started.
Oh, okay. Yes, I can increase this. Okay, let's delete some road over here so you can have some room.
Those strange birds.
No, come on. Come on. Okay. Now you should be better able to do that. There's still plenty of grapes over here. Yeah, you winemakers really need to step up your game. Because there should be plenty. There's really no excuse for you guys not to be able to produce wine. Because it looks like there's plenty of grapes.
Sounds of it, there's some action in
There's plenty of grapes and there's really not that many customers. So I don't understand what the problem is. I do not understand what your guys' problems are.
A lot of people heading to the arena earlier. There must be a battle to do.
How is our civilization rating? Okay, they're quite happy. So there's the happiness hasn't decreased just a bit.
Has been researched. Hail,
Okay,
Governor.
let's do.
What would you like to research
Why don't we do
next?
some research and let's build a wonder. Let's build a wonder. I think that will really help with our civilization rating. So why don't we could build a lighthouse wonder. We could build fine art. We can build an obelisk. We are kind of on a path to building an obelisk too. Are marbles used for building? What are the marbles used for? I legitimately do not understand what marbles used for. I guess.
Governor, all our warehouses.
Well, how
are
are
full.
all warehouses
Citizens
full?
Cannot deliver their
Oh.
goods.
Oh, forget about the warehouses. You need an increase. Wait, is this a temple? Oh, wait, it's a palace. It's a palace. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me move you. Let me move you. Let me move you guys. Yeah, okay. Slow down. Let me delete this road. No, let me delete some more road. And then you can go over here. Why don't you go over here? And then you can. Don't go all the way over there. But I have to move them because I have to move them to a place that's like, not over their previous location for some reason. I don't know why. How do you not have dates? Do I need to build another date stand? Okay, I'll build you guys another date stand. I'll build you guys more stuff so you can have more resources. Oh wait. How's our grapes? Okay, the grapes are finally decreasing. Now let's have furry grapes. Now let's have shit ton of grapes. You guys are not buying enough dates, actually. Let's buy 30 dates. 40 dates, actually. Yeah, let's go with 40 dates. Next time that you're able to. Oh, we should do that research to increase trade speed. We should do the research to increase trade speed.
What would you like to research next?
Where's the trade speed research? Where is it? Okay, ship speed, 100% faster. So you guys are going to be on the right track. How are there no dates in the city? Really? There's no fucking dates in the city? Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm also going to need to worry about. I'm really gonna want to worry about increasing our civilization level because that way we will be better able to finish up quickly once everyone has a nice palace. So let's have a trade dock. We're gonna need to get some stone because I'm not sure I trust that the marble is actually helpful.
Another fine ship for the city.
Wait, no, is the stone actually? Do you get the stone? Oh, you get stone through the trade market. You get stone through the trade market. You not get them through the trade dock. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Where can I build? How are you guys going with the dates? You guys really need to hurry up and get your damn dates. Hurry up and get your dates right now. Right now. Oh, we have a nice town center. We have a pretty damn nice town center. Look at how like luxurious it is. Look at how luxurious it is. I didn't realize there was not roads here. I think I misplaced the statues a bit. That's okay. think I misplaced it, but that's okay, because we can have some road surrounding. And that increases our gardens. Let's have all the gardens we can. Let's just have gardens all over the place. Because really what we need for gardens is we just need trees. Trees count as gardens in this game. So if we just have some nice trees, that registers to the game as gardens. Tree. Okay, we can't have trees over there. We can't have trees over here. And this should increase our civilization level. I should have had them be the colorful trees so they would stand out against the, the regular trees. I should have done that, but I didn't. I'm not gonna bother. I don't really feel like doing anything different. I don't feel like deleting them and replacing them. And you might be thinking, okay, now it just kind of looks like you're putting stuff at random, and I kind of am. But it doesn't really matter for a civilization rating. It really doesn't matter for a civilization rating, because we really just need to. Oh, come on. How are your needs not being fulfilled? Shit. Shit, we need dates. We really need those fucking dates. Do we have our dates? Do we have the dates?
The ship's keel has been researched.
Okay, you guys need to deliver your dates right now. You guys need to really deliver our dates, because otherwise he's going to become a dilapidated palace, and that is going to be a big problem.
Was it Romulus or Remus who founded the old city?
No one has dates and no one has wine. Come on. Dates. I should have another trade dock. I should probably have another trade dock just for dates. Can I build another trade dock over here? Can I build another trade dock so I can get those damn grapes? I can't. I should have. Wait, okay, I can build over here.
A fine ship for the city.
I can build over there, and then I can have. Oh wait, no, they're gonna deliver it over here. Oh, we have a shit ton of olives, apparently. Apparently they need to drop their olives all the way down here. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. You guys need to settle down on all the olive consumption. How's our date? Do we have a date sour? Where's our date sour? Date stand. Here's our date stand. Has dates been delivered here? Have any dates been delivered here? Why are the dates not being delivered? Where are the dates going? Where are the fucking dates going? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me he's dropping off over here.
They're working on a new trade ship.
Where the fuck are the dates going? Why the fuck are the dates over there? Oh, no. Okay, slow down. I might even... Where can I build on a trade market? Okay, fine. I'll build more. I'll get you all the dates you want. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Citizens cannot deliver their goods.
Okay, we don't need this road. We do not need this road over here. Trade dock. Come on. Wait. Maybe I should just build another granary. Oh, shut the fuck up. Granary over here. I'll just build a granary over there for all your dating needs. And maybe, honestly, I'll just do you. Yeah, how about? Did I freeze my game? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Guys, I think we are done for today. I think my game crashed. Please ignore that, friends. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, you know what? I say I completed the game in spirit. If my computer couldn't handle that, fuck that. You know what? Fine. Hold on. Let me just... Not that much. If my game could not handle the whatever the fuck I was doing, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Because I think we were on our way to getting the palaces. I think we were on our way. We were two-fifths of the way there. I'm kind of done at this point. Fuck this. Okay. But you know what? I think we had a pretty good stream. I didn't save. I'm not starting over again. So you know what? I'm just going to consider that the end of our peaceful row. Because you know what? I know what happens. You become the emperor decides like, oh, you're such a great worker, and he makes you his successor. So you get crowned emperor. That's how it ends. So you know what? I think I'm happy just ending there. I'm not doing that again. Fuck that shit. Until next time, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Hope you have a great day. Adios.